Welcome to the third informational training video. Here we are going to be talking about the types of programming we offer here at UAB University Recreation. Let's jump in. UAB UREC offers many different opportunities to get involved through programming and events. These include an Adventure Rec program that includes a rental service, aquatics, athletic training, certifications, competitive sports, fitness and well-being, youth programming, and special events. So let's talk more about Adventure Recreation as well as the rental service offered. Adventure Rec organizes trip series across the United States. These trips include waterfall tours, camping, and all things outdoors all over the U.S. from Yellowstone National Park to Tallulah Falls in Georgia. These trips are open to students, members, and the community. We also offer team building to those who are interested, and this is open to the community as well. The request for team building services can be found online on our UAB University Recreation website, and anyone who is wanting to book a team building will have to submit this request. We also offer an indoor climbing wall as well as a bouldering wall that is open to all members during the climbing wall hours of operation. The rental center has everything from kayaks to tents as well as other things such as an outdoor volleyball set that can be rented out. The rental center is open to the community. Adventure Recreation also offers wilderness first responder and CPR first aid classes for the outdoors. Patrons can register for this at the membership desk or at the rental center. The point of contact for Adventure Recreation is Peyton Joyner, seen on your right. Let's talk about aquatics and what this consists of. We offer 3 different types of swim lessons that all fall under our Rec Swim School. The first type is group swim lessons, which is going to be the cheapest option because there is a larger amount of kids to the swim instructor ratio. Typically, these classes are 5 lessons and the price depends on whether the participants are members of UAB University Rec or non-members. Members will receive a cheaper rate. Group swim lessons are 3 or more participants and can be a variety of different age groups. The second type of swim lessons aquatics offers is semi-private swim lessons. Semi-private means that there are 2 participants and the individual signing up has to have the 2 participants already. They cannot just provide 1 participant and then expect to be randomly assigned another participant to go through lessons with. Also, both participants must be on the same swimming level. These lessons are offered in 3, 5, and 10 lesson packs and are a little bit more expensive than group lessons. The final kind of swim lessons that we offer are private lessons. These are going to be the most expensive because this is 1 participant with 1 instructor, so one-on-one attention. These lessons are also offered in 3, 5, and 10 lesson packets. So let's go more into detail about group swim lessons. All swim lessons are offered to patrons ranging from babies to adults. The youngest we are able to provide swim lessons to are 6 months old. Some key things to remember include that for swim babies and swim tots, the parents must be in the water with the child. This is important to remind the parent when they are signing up for lessons because sometimes the parent changes their mind once they realize that they will have to get in the water as well. These lessons are 30 to 40 minutes long and we do have makeup lessons if they cannot make all sessions. The biggest thing to remember is that the patron must fill out a program registration form for each registration of lessons. If the patron comes in person, we can go ahead and hand them the program registration form, hand over the swim school schedule, and then pull up or create their account, depending on if they have been here before. Then we are going to make sure that the form is signed and filled out. You can then assign the lessons as shown on the form. If the patron calls over the phone, please ask if they have filled out the program registration form. 9 times out of 10, they have not. If they haven't, you can then ask for their email and send them the template we have that includes the link to the program registration form. If the patron emails or faxes in their program registration form, you can go ahead and proceed with creating the accounts and enrolling them. You can then call the parent and take the payment over the phone. This here just goes over exactly what we just talked about. So once again, if they call over the phone, you want to go ahead and ask them if they have filled out that program registration form. If not, we can go ahead and email it to them. And then if they go ahead and send it over email, we can then go ahead and proceed with the payment. Now, let's go more into detail about semi-private swim lessons. The key things to remember for semi-private include that the prices listed are for individual participants. So, each child or patron will have to pay since the price is for only one individual. We also have to make sure that we process the lessons as 2 different transactions under each child. One under each child. This means you'll be swiping the patron's card twice. This is important because we have to make sure that the lessons populate under each child rather than all on one child's account. And then the other child may not be able to participate because the swim instructor will not be able to see their lessons. Once again, this is a 2 participant to 1 instructor ratio, and both participants must be on the same swim level. Unlike group lessons, we cannot enroll the participants until they submit a request form online on our website to have semi-private lessons. Once they submit the request, the aquatics assistant director will let them know that they can go ahead and pay for their lessons. We will then make sure that they fill out the program registration form, and we can process lessons, making sure to process each payment under each participant. All patrons wanting to do semi-private and private lessons will have to submit a request online to get approved before we can go ahead and process their program registration form. This is to ensure that aquatics has an instructor that can accommodate these participants. When they are paying for their lessons, they will most likely show you an email with their approval from the assistant director or graduate assistant of aquatics. Now, let's talk about private lessons. The key things to remember about private lessons include that this is the most expensive option because it is a one-on-one interaction. These lessons are 30 minutes long and are offered in 3, 5, and 10 lesson packages. The process includes having the patron submit a request form that is only online, available on our website. Once they submit the request, the aquatics assistant director will let them know that they can go ahead and pay for their lessons. We will then make sure that they fill out the program registration form and we can process those lessons. We must make sure that we have the participant's account set up correctly in CSI to ensure that the correct price is pulled when they are paying. Other things to remember regarding Rec Swim School include that towels and parking are not included. For group swim lessons, we can enroll them up until the last minute as long as the class is open. So there is no deadline regarding that. Also, group swim lessons are the only lessons that we can process without the patron having to fill out the request form online or needing approval from the assistant director of aquatics. Something important to remember is that we always have to have the program registration form filled out and submitted before we can process lessons. Even if the patron has been here before and they just want to add lessons, they will still have to fill out the program registration form. Any further questions can go to the graduate assistant of aquatics or the assistant director of aquatics, and we can put all of the forms once completed into the mailbox of the assistant director of aquatics. So something really awesome that we offer here at University Recreation includes our 2 athletic trainers that are included within student tuition, making this a free service to any student. Our current athletic trainers are Sarah and Alan, seen on your right-hand side. They work out of the athletic training room 150 and 170A downstairs. They help out with first aid, CPR, as well as rehabilitation of students. They work very closely with intramurals, club sports, as well as the cheer and dance team. If they are not here when someone would like to speak with them, please ask to take a message and then send them an email with that message. They also have cards at the front desk if you would like to hand out a business card. We also offer different types of certification classes at UABU Rec. These certifications include, but are not limited to, First Aid, CPR, AED, Lifeguard certification, etc. These classes are open to everyone, and we offer the First Aid CPR class to new hires at a discounted rate of $35. When the new staff member is filling out new hire paperwork, they will be given a red slip of paper that makes them easier to recognize. That's when you know you can go ahead and input them in the staff first aid class for just those $35. Competitive sports at UABU Rec include intramurals and club sports. Intramurals are overseen by Jenny, and the schedule for IMs are published on our website. The intramural participants can only be from within the university, meaning that only UAB students and UAB faculty and staff can participate. All intramural registration is done through IM Leagues, which we have provided a link for on our website. Club sports are handled by Stacy, and we offer a variety of sports from badminton and cricket to your traditional volleyball, etc. These teams play other universities such as Alabama and Auburn and are a bit more competitive than intramurals. All of the presidents of each sport club have their contact information on our university recreation website. They can also contact Stacy if they would like more information. Now let's talk about the fitness and wellness programming side. This consists of group exercise classes, personal training, nutritional counseling, and massage therapy. And your point of contact for all things fitness and wellness include Brianna and Peyton, the coordinator and the assistant director of fitness and wellness. So, specifically, let's go over group exercise classes. We have a new schedule posted each semester for all of our UFIT classes. Most of these classes are free and included within each individual's membership. Some classes are considered premium, such as F45, which has a small fee to participate in. When individuals pay for F45 classes, they are processed under series sales and can be redeemed at the membership desk or within their UAB University Recreation app. If any specials or promotions are running, you will be made aware at the first of the month. The UFIT schedule and class descriptions are able to be accessed on our website as well as flyers at the front desk or can be seen on the mobile app.